Hi guys, this is Miss Whitehurst. Happy week 2 of online learning. The agenda for this video, this conversation that we're going to have today, we're going to talk about some reminders. We're also going to talk about online etiquette. I'm going to break down the tasks for week 2, what you need to be working on. We're also going to review a new rubric for your discussion boards. And we're going to discuss expectations for your first summative assignment. So you guys know that I have a dog. This is Maggie. One question I'm going to have for you today is, how are you feeling? Are you feeling more like the first picture of Maggie or the second picture of Maggie? So some reminders. Attendance. Some of you guys have been pretty confused by attendance. Now this may look different in every class that you have, but what I want you to know for this class is that you do not need to mark attendance daily. How we're going to complete attendance is that you are going to log in every Monday to our Google Classroom. On Monday, you're going to complete the attendance question, and that's going to account for your Monday attendance. Throughout the week, you're not going to need to reply, "I'm here," or comment in the stream, "I'm here." The work that you complete throughout the week will serve as evidence for your attendance for the other days. Our class website. Please do not forget to check our class website weekly. This is where you're going to find instructions, help videos, and this is how I'm going to guide you through what you're expected of in those weekly tasks, okay? There's really important information on there. It's a little more user-friendly than Google Classroom to be able to see the information. So please make sure that you are checking that class website, lcmawhitehurst.weebly.com. The stream, a couple notes about the stream on Google Classroom. Make sure that you are looking at this for updates and information from me. This is a new process for all of us, and we're learning as we go. So sometimes I may find out something that I didn't include in my original video or in my original instructions. If I have updates for you, I'm going to post them in the Google Stream. Okay, so make sure that you are checking that. Also, you guys have already done great with this, but this is a place where you guys can help each other. All right, you can post questions for your peers. They can help you navigate this online learning experience, or you can even keep talking about the text that we're reading. Maybe you want to talk about a different portion of the text that I didn't address in the discussion post. All right, this would be a really cool place for you to do those things. Again, just a reminder, when we're talking about online etiquette, keep the conversation in the stream appropriate. Be compassionate to your peers. Contact. The quickest way for you to contact me is through email. Okay? I have my email pulled up whenever I'm working, and that is the quickest way that I will respond to you. You can also contact me through a Remind text message or Google Voice text message, and all of that information is on our class website. Okay, so if you need those numbers, go to class website. Again, the quickest way to contact me is through email. If it's not an urgent question, you could post it in the stream and see if your friends know the answer. That would be a great use of that technology. Again, our etiquette. Please remember our discussion about professional courtesy. We've talked a lot about that this year. We need to respect all perspectives and respond intellectually and compassionately. Okay, those have always been my expectations for you guys, and I don't expect anything less in an online setting. Okay, so these are your tasks for week 2. The way this is going to work is I'm always going to post your assignments on Monday, and they will always be due on Friday. Okay, that way it gives you the freedom to choose when during the week you complete the assignments, and you can set your own pace. Please don't wait until Friday to do everything, okay? It's going to be a lot more difficult on you if you do that in that way. So always log in on Monday, at least complete your attendance, and look at the instructions for that week, okay? That way you can get an idea of how much you need to do and how much time you're going to spend on the assignments. Your first task this week is to watch the introduction video for your weekly instructions. That's this video, you're already doing it. Your next step is going to be to log into Google Classroom and complete your attendance check-in. Number 3, you need to read or listen to the reading of The Lottery by Shirley Jackson. This story is going to give you guys some Hunger Games vibes. You can log in and read the PDF version by yourself, okay? Or if you prefer, this is a longer text. If it is overwhelming for you to read the entire thing, you can listen to the reading of me reading it, and that is included in a YouTube video on Google Classroom. Okay, I think it's about 22 minutes of me reading it, so that should give you an idea of the length of the text. Your assignment is to complete the discussion post and 2 replies. This week I do have a new rubric for you guys. Last week was more about getting you logged in, having you practice using the platform. This week we're going to focus a little bit more on the expectations and what I expect of your discussion posts. I will tell you that in college online classes, it is very common for you to have a discussion board. This discussion board happens in a similar way to what we're doing now. Now, sometimes classmates in college might write an entire essay in a discussion post, okay? And then they might respond with an entire paragraph or 2. I want you to get comfortable using this platform, okay? I want you to feel comfortable with your discussion posts and with your replies. The rubric that we're going to go over in just a minute is meant to help you and give you a little insight on what these posts should look like and what you need to include in your replies. The last thing you're going to do this week is complete a summative assessment for the lottery on Google Slides. I'm also going to go over what that looks like. So your discussion board rubric, this is not the entire page, okay? I do want you to go to Google Classroom and look at the entire rubric document, because in that document I give you tips on how to be successful with your weekly discussion posts and replies. These tips, they will help you. They will give you ideas on what you can put in your replies instead of just, I agree because. The next thing I want you to know about this rubric is I want all of you to be aiming for substantial or perceptive. Okay, this rubric comes directly from our IB-MYP rubric for analyzing. All right, this is from our IB-MYP rubric. I want you to aim for substantial or perceptive. Okay, if your response is perceptive and thorough, it has a detailed justification of all ideas expressed and offers a unique insight to the text. Your replies to your peers contribute to a productive discussion and extend the learning experience. Okay? In your replies, I want you to focus on this idea of extending the conversation. All right? Don't just end it with, I agree because, or I like that you said this. Okay? We're trying to think critically and get a little deeper than that as far as what the text is actually saying and what the post is about. This week you will have a summative on Google Slides. Some tips for using Google Slides for those of you who have not used it in the past. Do not try to put all your answers on the first slide. This is a picture of your summative, and when I say the first slide, I think it's technically the second, but it looks like this. And it has little boxes that say insert text here, insert text here. I think that you will run out of room, okay? And that's not a challenge because you want to write more, you want to earn more. Remember, this is a summative assessment. So instead, I want you to look for the slides created for each box of the graphic organizer and respond on those. So that means there will be a Google slide with just this box, and then you'll respond. Just this box, and then you'll respond. Same here, okay? A problem that I've noticed in the past with Google Slides is that people will complete it and they feel like it's saving automatically, but it doesn't always submit or turn in. Okay, so please make sure that once you are finished, you submit through Google Classroom and that it shows that you have submitted and turned it in. Alright guys, that's all I have for you. I know that's a lot of information. I'm trying my best to make this as simple and straightforward as possible for you. Let me know how you're feeling. In the attendance section for this week, reply in the comments. Tell me, are you feeling more like the first picture of Maggie or the second picture of Maggie? Let me know a little bit about why. Okay, talk to you soon.